Yes.
Yes, they are starting. That's a very good dock. Two villagers there right away. Working surfish. I'm loving it. MBL. Didn't have the lucky villager spawn, right? They spawn on the lake. He doesn't put dock there. So his dock will be slightly later, and those two villagers will already be working on the surfish. A small little lead. And TC timing. Even faster for Tatoh. So Tatoh with a better opening. Is that legit? 2 on fish? Yeah, why not? It's 9 villagers start, you have villagers to spare, you also need a house. You will bank up a lot of food, so everything can go on wood, and you focus on the efficiency production. This gives you enough food income until the fish economy kicks in. It's a good build. While MBL is very early on the board. And he forgot about the house. He forgot about goddamn house. Okay. Maybe MPL did not practice. Like, if you played Nomad at least once, you would know you need a house. It's 9 villagers start, so you're getting house very fast. Like, right away. So the villager count is, well, 1 ahead and 1 fishing ship ahead. And MBL is Malians. Malians are one of the best nomad series because they have the best opening. The cheaper buildings means fish ships faster. But Tatoh did measure the time. Actually, he is faster. So it's looking good for Tatoh. Gold back, stone back, that's good for him. Gold there for MBL is very good, and kinda easy wall in is important once the Kongs show up, and they will show up. Same thing happened to him yesterday against Hart as well. Well, I guess it's the habit, right? It's because he streams a lot, he plays a lot 3 villagers standard, and then he just forgets. That's where the talk we had earlier. If MBL was practicing more, specific tournament, if he played the Nomad with 9 villagers start 5 times, he would know, I need a house. A bit sloppy, a bit sloppy. Yeah, exactly. MBL is the most autopiloted player ever. And that's not like being judgmental, it's normal. He's a player with most games, he enjoys playing the ladder the most. Think he go get more ladder games than all GL players combined. So it's normal that those mistakes happen, and that's what he enjoys, like. I understand that. When you practice off stream, it's not as rewarding. As weird as it sounds, we are all kinda addicted to streaming. For example, I'm practicing against Viper, I beat him, the game is most amazing. You miss the audience. You miss that, to share that moment with your people, like, well, with your own ego as well. You want others to see it, you want others to praise you. And of course, when you're streaming, you're, well, that's your income as well. So it's absolutely understandable that some players just want to do a ladder practice. Because we are not esports yet. Yeah, I love when people laugh at me at chat, at me, at whatever. It's good. Uptime, faster for Tatoh. Second dock, does he know about the dock spot? No. His ship scouting was not the best. Like, you use your ships to scout for the dock spots. He used that well on top, but on the bottom he did not. You need to confirm the dock spot of enemy. If docks are this close, you want to go fast feudal. Tatoh is going fast feudal by, well, not a lucky guess because he scout a lot. But for sure, the dock could have been here as well. It is a bit lucky. Will pay off for him. Ideally, that dog would be here. Squash AoE, thank you for 4 months. El Batot, thank you. Okay, Mr. You got money. Thank you for your money, man. Well, even when I disaster micro, it's more fun when I'm streaming. I know I made somebody laugh. That's 1 minute and a half behind. If Tatoh is sending Fire Galley on correct angle, no mining camp. that's good and bad. Like when you have TC this spot, it's like you don't want to make mining camp here, but at the same time it's annoying to have a long distance mine the whole time. I don't know what's the right approach. Both are bad. I guess just imagine the gold is here and make a mining camp. Your Malians is cheaper anyway. Backstreet Boys song. I cannot sing, and I don't know a single song. MBL Castle Age soon. Well, Tatoh is not far behind with way faster Feudal Age and cleaning the fishing ships. Like how the game is played out, I would say Tatoh is Malian and MBL is Spanish. This is how Malians are supposed to play. Fast uptime. Ooh, but good block. Time the fishing ships, wall up a little bit to buy time against Kongs, and take it from there. MBL can afford building, so he'll be up faster. But Malians being up faster is not scary, especially with Market Blacksmith. He will have no follow-up with army. While Tatoh follow-up will be Kongs probably. The fishbone of Tatoh, or even one more sneaky dock here for the boom. They want to make dock at same place. Oh, that can be a huge Tatoh notice because bloody block. Little bit more. A little bit more. Needs to hit still. Crazy small moment, but very important. If dock went up, the fish would be in problem. And now it's kinda dead villager.
Okay, mister. You got my money.
And text-to-speech is lagging more than me. But thank you again. Castle Age, 1 minute slower for Tatoh, but like we said, not the biggest deal. Because with this economy, what can MBL do? 1-2 nights without any upgrade? He cannot hit anything. Tatoh in stone, even the boar, even the pig wants to mine. It looks so cute. Love the. Let's check economy. Oof, 500 more. And have to say again, 500 more with the Spanish. With the better save in Castle Age. This amount of gold is not enough to stop Kongs. He will need a lot of monks, a lot of TCs. He doesn't even have wood for TC. Looking quite bad for MPL. Does he know where he can hit? He's kinda blind, he got a good guess. Lucky for him, he knows where stone is, so that might be the first area he go for, and that's maybe the most vulnerable area as well. But most likely he will go through the TC. If he doesn't know the TC spot, he just clicks. No, he good. Ooh, gold is very exposed. Ooh, okay, my bad. Tatoh's okay, knights will be amazing. How am I such a bad casting today? Well, to be fair, it should have been Vault, but I mean, yeah, Tatoh mistake. Again, I did not make a mistake as a caster. Tatoh made a mistake by taking this gold. I guess Tatoh didn't know where MBL actually is. Yeah, his vision is quite an amazing one, but he doesn't have confirmation. He doesn't see a single building. a second TC, so he's not all inish. And the water will equalize out. So they both lost fish. The only difference is MBL had to invest more to that. And Tatoh, instead of investing more into fighting for the water, he got a castle. And now the problems begin. Monastery heavily out of position. Like, it would be so hard to not get sniped constantly. But if he gets conversion, that's massive. If this conversion can happen, it's a game changer. Then the villagers exposed. Okay, good move, good move. Send villagers to fight. I like that move. I would not do that move. That's a really good move. Losing that Conquistador to the conversion. Oh god, and he still loses. How not to hate monks? How not to hate monks? The monk was like half HP. Conk was hitting, everything was hitting. It's not as massive as if it was instant when there was no other Kongs available. If it was earlier, all the villagers would be, well, more or less dead. But still, that Konk is massive, massive addition to his army. Like, just imagine if Tatoh is with 4 Kongs and MBL doesn't have a single one. Tatoh can commit. Now he has to run away. Still, he's in a very good spot, but man, the Kongs are such a game changers. And again, maybe important for the game. As a player, it's annoying, but it brings the hype. Like, I was literally hyped about the conversion. For casting, for viewing, it's really good. Maybe some camos won't be the worst idea. They are cheaper and do better against Kongs. Nice quick wall, and maybe he'll get trapped. Gate, something. Okay, so both traded up water, both are booming. How is the economy? Well, quite ahead for Tatoh. Honestly, Tatoh should just stop making Kongs. Just boom, make MBL overreact with monks. And then go light heaven Kongs after. Do you like A4 style monk mechanics? I think A2 mechanics is better. At least suits better to A2. But timing needs to be more exact. Right now, I believe monk converts something between 4 and 12 seconds. That's a huge range. That's a huge range, and conversions are game changing. In both directions. If they don't happen, you can lose right away. If it happens, enemy can lose right away. And as we said earlier, why MBL is performing so well in tournament, but his biggest strength? He's playing against Spanish. He is not scared of the Spanish better tech. He is still booming. He will still play micro. He will still play amazing Imperial Age. And it's not like Marians are absolutely without a chance against the Spanish. He will still fight for the map. He will probably drop a castle hill later on, try to raid him. He will give trouble to the Tatoh. Now, because he's not so well prepared on some maps, he will, let's say, start with less resources. Because the early opening will not go into his favor. But he will try to survive that and get the game to Imperial Age. Who is better position? Tatoh for sure. I mean, if you have like 2k more resources, you're in better spot. And you have Kongs. Monks are not ideal counter to the Kongs. Like in my show match for Warlords against Yo, I had monks, Aztec monks against his Kongs. I couldn't land a single conversion. But that's Mr. Yo. And let's see. No. Oh, that's a good move by Tatoh. That's a really good move by Tatoh. Loving it. So smart. So smart. With that move, he wins the game. Super smart move. Put yourself out of position, force him to move out, and then show him the tech. Show him the tech. Best way to counter monks are monks. Confirmed. Even doing redemption. That redemption is not for converting mangonels and such. There are no mangonels and conks are good against them. Redemption is, you have a good amount of monks, let's put the pressure on buildings. It's like 500 gold, but I will make so much value out of converting everything here. And redemption is good to have whole game, later on for the bomber cannons and such. Does that have Inquisition? I don't know how to know. If you click on the monk, does it say the upgrades? No. Yeah, just getting this, it's like 400 worth of wood, worth redemption investment. Not too bad, not too bad. His economy is looking insane, villager number is equal. But Tatoh with a huge map presence. And castle in the face zone. No market, yeah, that's the best building to convert. AK basket. And Monastery being out of position did start well, because he was pressuring the goal, but now it's a useless monastery. Now imagine if you're Armenians or Georgians. This monastery is fortified. It shoots. So you would put monastery here, you would have monks out, and you can hide in the... They would be so good on so many maps. Cannot wait for the new DLC. Yeah, monastery rush on normal type of maps. Just imagine the monastery being here. You push him away from the gold with monastery only. And your monks are not exposed because you can hide inside. And what is MBL doing here? It's Spanish building villages and you just start the tower. Obviously MBL is going for the skirms. That's his play and GG. A very clean game by Tatoh. A very clean game by Tatoh. Maybe I lost to the winner of this event. Would make it easier for me. Yeah, solid play. Give me a sec. Okay, back. The finals will be today. Right after semi-finals. Maybe a bit unfair for Tatoh because he'll go from the game to the game. But yeah, if it's a long series, if it's 5 games, long games, would be quite unfair. We will see. I think you need to go crossbow monk siege instead of the stable monk. cannot afford all that, right? It's all wood gold. Here you spend a little bit of food as well on the stable units. I think camels, monks is decent to stop Kongs. It's not like you wanna kill him. You cannot kill him. You make them just to survive, to buy yourself time until your economy and faster imp kicks in. Yeah, I can always take the break before the finals, but I'm a caster. You can start with archers in feudal and gain position. The castle position was already bad, right? Tatoh made castle next to the starting TC. If he went archers, it's a high risk, high reward. Well, high risk, low reward. With archers, if you get him of gold and stone, it's insane. But if you do very little because he can wall up and make a one good tower, then you're stuck in feudal age for way longer and Kongs will demolish you. Plus, if you're opening archers, you don't have wood to contest water at all. It also depends on dock spots. If dock spots are how they were, you need to go for the fire galleys. If the docks were on opposite side, you have more room to play with the landing. Then you can invest wood into archers, into barrack range, without losing the fishbone. Now if he invests all that wood into ranges, well, he doesn't have fire galleys, goodbye water. Yeah, the Kongs and monks entombment was really good. With only 2 monks. Did he start? Sorry, man. Did not check. Okay, joining the game. So Contra. Ink against Malay. MBL with a little bit of a lame. You see how he pushed a little bit there and then kill it, so the meal is not efficient. A cute little move. That is not a laming back. He will just push what's left over. In the end, what is better here? Like, MBL did kill the deers, forcing the long distance hunting, but he had the one idle villagers for a very long time. Probably MBL did pay off because the distance of walking is not that far. And Tatoh is stealing the deer. Tatoh is stealing the ostrich. And you cannot contest that with the scout, especially with less HP now. Freaking Tatoh. This is a new version of Sokoti the Warlord. You can make the dog, but the fish is basically non-existent. Technically later on, dog can be used to control the woodlines outside, right? With galleys. But so far, the game is too messy in the middle, you have no time for that or resources. Okay, laming then did not pay off. That's quite a bit of extra resources for Tatoh with the fast trap time. Feels like many times tower rush for the MBL. Yep, here are the forward villages. For Tatoh, I guess range. Well, you cannot make a stable, he has to be range. But he is not on any mineral. What do you think if there was an island outside in the water? Well, then it would not be Socotra. Would be a fun map, but it wouldn't be the same map anymore. The middle fight would not be as important. Ooh, nice block, but Spearman not in time. Sending the boys. No counter tower, just fighting. MBL did not mine gold, so it will be only militia, not longsword, not man at arm. But with Malay, you have armor right away, so they are quite tanky. The skirmisher of Tatoh for sure is not helping a lot in this fight. Archer will. 1-1 kill that ratio and tower denied. Surprised he went back. And he put the high HP villagers to the farm instead of the low one. Yeah, he will not go back. Like, now we have Archer as well. And MBL did at the range. He's adding skirms. Well, what else? I think Tatoh is buying enough time himself here. Then again, he did have to fight with villagers for a very long time, making economic. Well, still ahead for him. And another tower denied. Okay, MBL, you will get the tower, but does it matter? I think Tatoh will let this one go. He will not complain about this one. Not sure the purpose of that one, but I guess it somewhat controlled the resources. But for early feudal, it's too early for such a tower. I guess he will continue tower grind. That is on stone, so he can already drop one tower, and the next tower will be dropped whenever it's needed. Yeah, Tatoh is defending quite chill here. He got more units. That tower is not even... I guess MBL had a plan to tower rush. No matter what, he tower rush. Problem with going so heavy in skirms against Meso TV is eagles can pop up anytime. They cost only 20 food. You already have the building prepared for that. While with target thieves, if you wanna switch to the counter unit scout, you need a stable and you need 80 food, so... Sure, scout is better against skirms in feudal age, but... This is instant. This is way cheaper. Yeah, those two towers happening, and MBL push is dead. This should not even go up. At home, he got some farmers, his economy is not that bad. Doc has melee, no, that was not a plan as a back solution, plan B. Completely denied. Tatoh, even with both economy upgrades, MBL with nothing. Tatoh is in a driving seat here. And also, Inca should be superior to melee. You have eagles, right? You have slingers if he is going for infantry. You have everything. Incas is the best. So from those two useless tower to defensive tower, that shifts quickly. Does Tatoh care about those skirms? He can just dive in and like waste them but force some idle while working for the castle age. Maybe they will bring some value in castle age, sniping monks and such. So yeah, I guess it's always safer to save the unit. Yeah, MBL is driving instructor. Yeah, that's a good one. Save gold, save stone. More economy upgrades. Very well settled economy, double lumber camp. Well, double lumber camp for MBL as well. Well, Tatoh will for sure click up faster, but with melee, he will be able to match the time. Nobody bothers with fletching. Not important upgrade anymore. Everybody's walled and towered up. Market. I was thinking MBL hates market. Well, Tatoh can play with whatever he wants. With eagles, monks, even Ring Johnny's, but probably not. I think you were invested, but not the biggest deal. What can MBL do? Ideally he wants Karambit, but this stone is running out. His bank stone is not that high, and the next stone is outside. Although those two towers are protecting it. Yeah, Tatoh clicking up faster, but MBL faster Castle Age. Malay is a good save. Malay is a good save with that. Tatoh hating those towers, and he will take them down, no problemo. Also, Inca's villages in Castle Age will be stronger. Should be easy snack. And Inca's castles are cheaper. I like this, I like this. It forces MBL in case he wants a castle to be very defensive. Yeah, that's a good move. A stable. Well, Malay elephants are cheap, but this map is usually they get the monks, making those elephants useless. And Malay scouts and knights will melt to the eagles, so not sure what he's planning. Yeah, it is elephants. Elephant scrums, maybe? Tatoh is soon ready to drop the castle. Remember, it's a cheaper for Inca. MBL can just sell the stone. He will never collect enough. DC! I know MBL likes to play classic meta, but yeah, this is not Arabia. That's... I don't know. I really don't know about that TC. Like, Castle will deny it completely and he will take all the relics, like... Tatoh even not taking a huge risk. Or he wants monastery first? He got monastery. But... as Mem likes to say, a chicken castle. I don't like it. He saw the TC. He knows MBL army is nothing. And now MBL will be able to make his own castle. I don't know about this one. Yeah. Now this is happening and MBL is fine. MBL greedy second TC will pay off. The elephants was a brilliant play. Sorry for judging you, MBL. Though if there were no elephants, castle would happen here. Those scared Tatoh away completely. Grab the relic while you can. Well, this is where the next step is who gets the Imperial Age first. And Malay are good at in praise, right? Yeah, Malay are good at the Imperial Age race, but his economy should not be... Never mind. Suddenly he got better economy. Because Malay have more villages, because the aging up is faster. Even with very late economy upgrades, his economy is good. And now cheap Karambits to counter Eagles. Not a bad spot to MBL anymore. Like, before this castle, I was thinking MBL is dead. But now I think MBL is in a good spot. Maybe not the better spot, but certainly not dead. Tatoh did get to 3 relics, that's also huge. Yeah, that's a good boost to the economy. The last 2 won't be easy to grab, but 3 relics, you're happy. And up to Imperial Age. Anti-TC is still the way. Maybe castle spot is good. Here is better, but this is low risk, and he believes he has such a good lead that his Imperial Age will be still faster, even to melee. It's all calculated, right? He saw MBL is making second TC. 2 TC boom means your Imperial Age will be slower, even with melee. So he decided not to take advantage of TC right away, but with a fast stream. I think that's the Tatoh way of thinking here. It's a good way of thinking. But even knowing that, I will go castle here. Man, the imp time will be exactly the same. Melee are good. Now melee bank should not be as high as Tatoh's. But he doesn't need a huge bank. Karambits are cheap. Slingers destroy Karambits. At big number they actually don't, because you overkill a lot. At low number for sure. Like if there was like 35 elite Karambits, Slingers shoot slow, and like, let's say 3 Slingers are enough to kill 1 Karambit. Usually it will be 10 Slingers attacking 1 Karambit. And I think we will have a perfect example here in a second. Of how Slingers destroy Karambits. Like I said, no chance. No chance for Karambits. Adding TC in the Imperial Age, that's fine. Monk. Wololo. Ooh, good ground attack. Maximum value. Now problem for MBL is he wants to use castle for everything. For the siege, for the traps, and for the units. And you have only 1 castle. That's the biggest problem for MBL. And he wastes all Karambits. So he's playing now with only a trap. Maybe he should add ranges or something. The castle will go down, and MBL doesn't have access to the stone to repair or build a second castle. Tatoh can repair, and once the castle is down, the Magnel will be able to kill the traps. And traps are on the hill. This castle was brilliant, like I said earlier. No need to take risk. Elephant conversion will be such a big buff. Yeah, need to delete. Castle down. Tatoh castle not even burning. It's repaired. It's cheaper castle, so repairs are cheaper. GG. Well done, Tatito. 2-0. And buddy, well done for subbing 8 months. Thank you, man. Imp Socotra. Socotra is usually getting to the imp. That's how you break the castle drop meta with the chaps. Economy the same, but positionally not the same. Nice one. Karambits are not bad. +2 armor for free, they are cheap, they produce fast, they're good against eagles, good for the raid. But you know you will need your castle to produce traps. So maybe like, I don't know, Arbalest play? Not sure if he can afford that. Yeah, it's hard with melee to transition imp if you're not way faster to the imp. If the second TC didn't happen for MBL, he would be Imperial Age way faster than Tatoh, and then maybe he would win the trap war in time. Project Belgium, you're still around. You probably have like still top 10 tournament yellow. Waiting for the next big event. And greetings and love to the Belgium as well. Why nobody plays Vikings on Sequel Socotra, bad monks? Water is not important, there is no fish. And yeah, bad monks. Let's see if they're going for the next game, maybe the last game. You guys maybe know if the finals is right away or players will take a break. They don't need break. They are here to entertain us. Favorite to win Warlords? I think early rounds we will see a lot of surprises. As tournament goes on, the meta will be established and then the old favorites will be the favorites. But first few weeks, because the new DLC is out on Monday, right? And we play Warlords on Tuesday. That means a lot of surprises early rounds. Who will practice the most with new tiers? Who will get the new balance correct? New way to draft? What is the priority? That will have a bigger impact than overall skill. When random apps and settings 100k tournament. You mean 3 villages opening? I don't think anybody wants to invest a big event into 3 villages opening. It's too slow. And usually when you make a big event, it's a LAN event. And when you like have a LAN event, you're limited with the time. And when you're limited with the time, you want Dark Age to be shorter. Yeah, I think KOTD is... Did KOTD had 9 villages start of... No, it was 3 villages. But that's probably the highest one with the normal, let's say, settings. Like the biggest reason I believe Red Bull took Empire Wars is one weekend event, a lot of players, and fast settings. It's more exciting for the new viewers, not seeing the long Dark Age, and most importantly, time. They cannot rent the whole castle for like 20 days until we play a random map. Empire Wars is terrible? Yeah, the game is not balanced around it. I like it a lot. I really enjoy Empire Wars and I kinda miss it. And having one huge tournament on Empire Wars is more than good. But it should not be like, let's say we have 6 S-tier events, one of them being Empire Wars is enough. Having more than that would be overkill. Not here. Reasonably. They're a bit further away, yeah. I'm really still searching for them. Obviously, Walling, minute 0. Byzantines. Byzantines is not a horrible T1 gold rush. You are not so dependent on going for the gold. And once you get your trash unit composition, you can push any gold composition, and once you get him over the middle, he's out of the gold. And then you're dominating. Yeah, it's smart choice. Batting while casting. Not sure how to add that. And I'm still not going full casting. But yeah, it's a good feedback. It's a good feedback and something for sure would be fun for the viewers. And putting some value behind those points, like choosing a strategy, playing with me or whatever. I really enjoyed the level of different skills you can see in Dark Age, like scouting, anticipating ratchet, and so on. That was a thing like 10 years ago. Today, when you start with 3 villages, it's all about deer pushing. All strategies are kinda known. You don't need to scout your opponent. Like, I remember playing on the ladder and on purpose scouting the whole map, scouting enemy instead of pushing deers. In the end, my scout was here patrolling, doing nothing. So there is not much to scout in the early game. The timing is perfect. Once you're done pushing deers, that's when he actually chooses his strategy. And that's when your scout is at his base and you can see if it's a range opening or stable or whatever. You don't need your scout in his base sooner than that. Unless you push deers as bad as me. A fast castle by MBL. Tatoh did open a stable. And only one scout. He won't accomplish a lot, but he will have a map presence. For a short while at least. Push all 3 deers, yeah. Who I'm rooting for? Well, obviously Tatoh, man. No disrespect to MBL, but Tatoh. Making farms when he still needs wood for buildings and food is fine. But I guess he's late on gold. A bit massive fast castle built by MBL. Should still work out. The timing is not crucial with the Byzantine fast castle. It's not like he'll go siege monk pressure here. He will just boom anyway. Lion rush. Yeah, MBL was late to find deers, so he didn't have time to push all. But after sniping the scout, he will push the last one. Nothing else to do anyway. That uptime will be quite slow, but then again, MBL is now spamming the food. The weirdest fast castle build I've seen in my life. Now he will not have enough food to click up, because he's spamming on villages and upgrades. He's even making spear. What is this? MBL is so unique that even he doesn't know what he's doing. He's now spear rushing the opponent who is fully wall. I don't know why 2 spearmen. This is definitely not a threat. 3rd spearman. And he's wasting food. He cannot click up. Tatoh is not yet on gold, so his uptime will be very slow too. But man, that's a weird opening. You're just going with the flow. Yeah, that's the most fun way to play. Oh, bam! Survive. Well, he could have done a farm upgrade as well at this point. He made like 10 farms. He could have easily done the farm upgrade, it wouldn't hurt his build. I think Tatoh is the most confused player here. And for sure Tatoh is happy that they will have a same castle each time in the end. Now what is a Tatoh unit of choice? A range? Damn MBL, you are the one weird player. Resources collected. Exactly the same. With Tatoh getting horse color earlier, so slight win for him. The farms will give more interest of that wood investment back. The Viper, I don't know. I cannot explain the MBL build. And now he's going double range skirmishers. What the fuck? What the oh, Viper, you're right, the same thing. We spent too much time together lately. We spent too much time together. What? The double range skirmisher with... When you already have a stable cheap camels? With Byzantine's cheap camel, you are controlling everything that I can throw at you. And use this wood to boom. That is the play. With double range skirmisher... What the fuck? Well, Tatar's obviously going cavalry archers. Yeah, but not really. Even if he's going cavalry archers, if he's not like selling the stone and going all in, he's in a better spot. Tato's going double range cavalry archers and bombing behind. Would prefer that over the skirms. And Tatoh is famous with his building wall. He doesn't trust the palisade and he will just boom out. Don't think he MBL will find a huge value out of this. Oh, freaking MBL. Very good TC spot, right? That's the only vulnerable area. Secures the wood, stone, enters to the base. Even if he passes in, there is another TC. And the bottom is on the fat walls. Few lanterns to give the map control. So MBL cannot just go to the middle. And MBL, after double skirmisher opening, only logical thing is adding a TC. Well, you don't build double range to stop production, right? You don't build double range to stop making skirms. You continue. And each this TC will give the sheep that lasts longer. Tatoh will be swimming. And MBL banking the gold because, well, he's not using gold. But he got villages on gold. Maybe it's fast imp, I don't know. Maybe it's fast imp, but fast imp braces to the skirms, does it matter? No, monastery, okay. He stopped the skirmisher production. He realized he cannot do anything with them. Once he made it well. No, he continues. He continues. He gave them fletching as well. Well, at this point I like that MBL is not showing the skirms. At least Tatoh is thinking MBL is booming, but Tatoh likes to check the score. He cheats like that. So he knows MBL is not playing boom, he's not playing normal. If 5 minutes ago it was equal resources, oh, MBL is ahead. How? I guess boom didn't pay off yet. It's 28 villages on food, yeah. The economy will skyrocket soon. And TC here. Well, he does have more army. Few camels, a little bit of everything. Economy upgrades, wheelbarrow for MBL. Village account higher for Tatoh. Tatoh is on stone quite heavily. I think, yeah, 4TC is already there. He is working on the castle. And skirmishers, one group went out. One group went out. The second one is still waiting. Okay, so he made those skirmishers to kill the lion. Now it all makes sense. The gold income is still there for some reason. 900 in the bank, whole game. And the golden TC will give him even more gold, because he doesn't make farm here. Well, at this point he might just. Let's go skirms, 21 minutes. Time to show. Time to show. And look. Proactive MBL. Proactive MBL. Look at the waste of investment for Tatoh. Tatoh was thinking, we just finished the boom, I go Cavalry Archers the best unit, but no. MBL is ready. Tatoh thinks Cavalry Archers up the castle, no. There are camels too. Redemption, because why the fuck not? You have gold, right? With redemption you will convert... With redemption you convert the onagers, mangonels. There are no mangonels. Because... Only counter to skirmisher is mangonel, and he's thinking ahead. He is making redemption before the first mangonel pops out. Let's see the siege workshop. Yeah, Tatoh not playing his game. He stopped the cavalry archer production, but did let fletching slide. Elite comes. Yeah. You want them elite? Elite is good. First relic is there. Redemption, HP, all upgrades are there. The castle is going up. Let's go, redemption monks and skirms. Let's go. Does he seize it with this thing? No, but damn, it's a good vision. Freaking MPL. Why the fuck not? Kill that ratio should be like a 0 more or less. It's all spearmen. Well, Tatoh is cheating. He's countering the skirms without mangonel, but with stable units, so redemption will not play a big role. Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk is a cool unit. I guess he don't want to invest too much into Kashyyyk because he's scared of the camels, but don't worry, Tatoh. It's 3 range skirms. Castle here is the dangerous thing, that there is no denying that, but I feel like economy difference is quite big now. Yeah, Tatoh is probably thinking MBL is up to him by the score. Market. Now economy difference should be like 2k. Yeah. A hole. Skirms. Run back. Run back, skirms. Well, castle will go up, it will protect the range. Now question is he still making skirms? Not anymore. They're up to him same time. I don't know. Yeah, the weirdest game I ever saw. Guess MBL wanted to go like 5 head or something. But even then, one range skirm would be no. I don't know. Hard to explain. We'll have to ask him. Oh boy. The value, the first is down. I mean, how not to be dead? Triple range, skirmishes upgrade, monks redemption, and Tatoh didn't make a single unit. Tatoh just went 40 TC boom. And he didn't even deny the gold, right? Tatoh is taking that gold easily. Now it is Byzantine, so let's see. Byzantine with 90 villagers is more than enough. Once you get all the tech. This is more than enough to have a huge army to produce, but upgrading is expensive still, so if he can afford all the upgrades, maybe he can somehow stabilize. The first Tatoh upgrade is 19 range trap. Ooh. And some Camels. He got only one castle, so no. He needs traps right away. Another castle there. Block printing to counter what? Well, he does have 5 monks, but I guess it's a cheap upgrade. Maybe I'm being overcritical, but still not the most important upgrade right now. Do you think it becomes a good strategy? Yeah. Well, good. And this is the hard part when you play against Byzantines. What is the tech for Tatoh here? The skirms are already blocking cavalry archers. If you go for the stable units, the cheap camels will block that. It's so hard to play against Byzantines. It's really hard. Luckily for Tatoh, his economy is so far ahead that he can win the fights with more expensive units, but higher tech. A very safe castle, he just wants some gold access. Tatars can use, oh, too early still. Okay, MBL is doing correct moves now. His army is equal to the Tatoh, right? Tatoh is actually population blocked. He got too many villages. Heavy camel? I'm telling you, MBL got a chance, man. Byzantines is an insane civilization. All this can be trapped. Now imagine if MBL did just boom with camels controlling the map. They would have equal economy. But he would not have this many skirms. Ballistic, not yet. Tatoh is not finding any damage. Like, the difference between them is the resources in the bank. And those are not being placed in the map. So who cares about that? Tatoh cannot find the damage. Like, Hussar is a very expensive tech. Does MBL care about that? No, he just makes the camels that are very cheap. Let's go MBL! I believe in MBL. Heavy cavalry archers, like, camels shred everything Tatoh got. Tatoh needs halves. Tatoh needs donagers. And there is already redemption. Oh, Matt. MBL mastermind. Mastermind. He's winning this game. And man, those camels are quite naked. Only +1/+1. Yeah, imagine here next tournament. Well, Warlords. Opening 2 ranges here. Chilling, waiting. It's a good plan. The score difference at this point is not a big deal. MBL is maximum population. He got double castle in the middle. And he got Byzantines. Tatoh did get the extra range, obviously. Ooh, flaming camels to counter the camels. Ooh, that could be a thing. Tatoh, show me the flaming camels. That's maybe his best bet here. Bomber cannons will not work because of the monks. Show me some flaming camels. Yeah, get even more range. Value of Tatoh units is not even that higher than MBL. And MBL composition feels better. The Tars have a heal bonus. Extra heal bonus, right? So those cavalry archers will melt. MBL is still missing a lot of upgrades. That's the problem with the economy. Missing the armor bracer, a lot of things. But there is no mid shield for Tatoh. Honestly, MBL just attack the castle with the chaps. Patrol in. Patrol in for the win. This is a cleanup. Helps. Luckily we have those feudal scams. Helps will not do a lot. Tatoh is throwing every tech. And all those techs are expensive, right? I think this is a cleanup. Freaking MPL. Oh god. How is this working? How is this working? Maybe now he did overstay. Castle is eating all the units. And the MBL castles are not killing the castle. This would be fine if he had 5 chaps shooting. Yeah, Tatoh will stabilize now. And Tatoh got economy to do reinforcements. The long distance traps is helping so damn much. Yeah, might still be a Tato's game, but MPL did good. He needs to set up more skirms. They are still very low on upgrades, so they melt. Honestly, flaming camels, not a bad option. Yeah, the extra armor on the Hussar does help against, well, skirms. But camels don't care about that. After all that, they are equal population. Maybe a few bomber cannons for MPL would not be the worst. Tatoh gold access is quite limited. And Tatoh without gold will lose the game for sure. $16 gold by no arbalest. I think he's fine with skirms. But yeah. Cannoneers is probably the worst option. Arbalest would be better. Yeah, he's going Cannoneers. They're very bad against Cavalry Archer. Arbalest would do better job there. And I think Tatoh is breaking him here. The hub number is crazy good, skirm number is low, and camels will not do good alone. Yeah, Byzantines is a good. MBL idea to go Byzantines here is something to copy. He is opening, maybe not, but the TV is good. Look at those camels, man, they're insane. They got so much value there. And he still didn't lose all of them. If it was against any other team, the game would be over, but not Byzantines. He's still fine, he got the gold control. Once Tatoh is out of this gold, the next one won't be so easy to secure. I'm very upset we don't see the flaming camels. Yeah, MBL is very good macro late game. His spam building is very good, production, and Tatoh kills a lot of it as well. Man, the 19 range jab is such a nice thing. Really nice thing. Raiding, not the worst thing. Obviously against Byzantine camels, well, camels in general. Raiding is not the craziest thing, but splitting attention is always nice. And he did get a lot of real kills too. Yeah, that was a decent little move. And like I said, you split attention, then MBL is making mistakes in the front. Finally a bomber cannon. That thing is huge. That thing is huge. Now he can finally snipe the traps. And Tatoh, well, he cannot have gold forever. Is MBL winning? But at this point you stop raiding, right? MBL address that problem. Now sending Hussars there is a waste. Do it again in 5 minutes. Only 6 villages on wood. That's a disaster. Yeah, that's a huge disaster. This is his wood line. Now he is making mostly camels and hand cannoneers, but eventually he will need to replace a farm. And maybe he wants a trap or two. Yeah, his wood economy is really, really bad. And Tatoh with crop rotation, obviously, why not? Bomber cannons playing their role nicely. A good teleportation, really good move. If camels walk there, it will be in time to save the bomber cannon. Nice, nice move. 200 population. Yeah, the raids now will be easily dealt with. But the MBL economy is still in the mess after the trade, especially in the wood department. If Tatoh loses the castles, he's dead, right? The traps are the only thing that keeps him alive. He did secure the extra gold spot. Ooh, Tatoh! Well, he got a lot of villages on gold right now. But this hill will range the gold spots now. So if Tatoh needs to win this fight. If he loses this fight, he's in a huge problem. Skirms will easily range it. MBL doesn't need a castle. If MBL had 4 traps with this army, I think he wins the game. Now he will dive in, but castle will stay. This is an amazing fight, but the follow-up to kill the castle doesn't exist. And that's a huge deal. Yeah. That's a huge deal. And MBL doesn't even have a castle anymore. He will have to rely on bomber cannons, and they are way more vulnerable to the cavalry archers. He did fix his wood economy at least. And his max population constantly. The Tatars have a heavy camel? Yes, they do. And probably not the worst option, right? You have bloodlines, you have the last attack upgrade. Yours are more expensive, but they are stronger, so yeah. Heavy camel might be the best approach for Tatoh. Anything with the camel. Flaming camel, heavy camel, just get the camel. Again, fighting under the castle while not sieging down the castle. That's not the recipe to the victory. But look at the income for gold. MBL is not planning to win this game by taking the castle down. He's planning to win this game by starving Tatoh to the gold. And that plan might just work. The way defended. The hill is an amazing thing here. He protected bomber cannons. He needs camps. He needs more army here. Where are the camels? His population is not that bad, but he's missing units here. That is finally breaking the hill. And he got enough stone to drop a castle. Probably send them right away. Get the castle while you have momentum. The timing and momentum. Get the goddamn castle. Okay, that momentum is big. And here's the castle. That hill was the biggest standpoint for MBL. Not sure what he can do anymore. And he kinda mined out all the close gold. Now he's in the Tatoh spot, where he needs to fight for the vulnerable gold. And Tatoh is on top of the hill, and here's the Tatars. Now suddenly it's looking like the Tatars is way superior too. Yeah, this should be a game with a double castle. Gold is out, no camels. With only trash unit, Byzantine is still good. But MBL did not tech into the hubs, there is no armor. It's a very expensive tech for him right now. And not as powerful as camels. Skirmisher back to the town. Last attempt. Again, MBL is taking decent fights, but there is no siege follow-up. GG. What was MBL mistake did in this game? Well, maybe opening double range skirms, making 20 of them and staying at home while opponent is booming. Like, just him surviving and having equal game for so long is amazing as it is. And that's because of his save and heal bonus. He'll hold. Imagine if those would not range, if it was TC, economy would be equal. That one with economy, right? That's way more resources. And in-game mistake after that was his push was always without the siege. Like cavalry archers got the range, they hit and run, so you need to dive in. Of course, MBL dive in, he dives in good. He starts cleaning up the army, but he's not sieging down the castle. So eventually castle is starting to kill too many units and camel number drops by and castle stays. And like that, like 2 or 3 times. If MBL had like 4 or 5 traps repaired, dive in under the castle, kill the castle, then those cavalry archers have no protection, they need to run back even further. And then he's in an amazing spot. But obviously it's not easy to afford all that. In the end, quite a good game. The opening was the best.